Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to start with the topic differentiation, and this differentiation is basically we are doing O-level differentiation right now. So first of all, I'm going to tell you okay, what is differentiation used for. Okay, there are many uses over here, but I'm just going to stick to the O-level standard. So I can tell you that the differentiation can be used to find, for instance, I have got a curve over here, right? This is a curve I have got, and I have got an equation of this curve. I have drawn this one, and this is a simple quadratic curve, so I can say okay, this is my equation of this curve. So at any point, if I want to find the gradient of the curve, at any point if I want to find the gradient of the curve at this point or this point or this point or this point, at every point the curve gradient will be changing. Okay, so if I want to find the gradient of the curve at any point, and I have got the equation of the curve, so I can use the differentiation method to find the gradient of the curve. Okay, किसी भी पॉइंट पे अगर आपको ग्रेडियंट फाइंड आउट करना है, ठीक है, और ग्रेडियंट आप लोग सबको मालूम ही होगा कि ग्रेडियंट जो हमारे पास होता है, ग्रेडियंट का जो फॉर्मूला हम लिखते हैं वो होता है बेसिकली ग्रेडियंट इक्वल्स टू y2 माइनस y1 अपॉन x2 माइनस x1, यानी y2 और y1 में जो डिफरेंस है वो, और x2 और x1 में जो डिफरेंस है वो, यानी मैं इसको कह सकता हूं कि ये ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है कि चेंज इन y ओवर चेंज इन x, ठीक है। तो ग्रेडियंट हम कहते हैं चेंज इन y ओवर चेंज इन x को, कि कितना चेंज y में आ रहा है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू चेंज इन x, इसको हम ग्रेडियंट कहते हैं, ठीक है। तो अब यही चेंज जो है, अगर मैं इसको रिप्रेजेंट करता हूँ डिफरेंशिएशन के अंदर, तो मैं इसको dy ओवर dx लिखूंगा। dy ओवर dx का मतलब क्या हो गया, चेंज ऑफ y विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x। तो ये चेंज इन y विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, ये भी चेंज इन y विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x। सो बेसिकली dy ओवर dx किसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा होता है, ग्रेडियंट को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा होता है। तो तुम्हारे आप लोगों के पास बेटा सवाल इस दो तरह से आ सकता है। आपको कोई इक्वेशन देंगे और आपसे कहेंगे कि इसको डिफरेंशिएट कर लो, ठीक है, तो आप उसको डिफरेंशिएट करोगे, या फिर आपको कोई इक्वेशन देंगे और आपसे कहेंगे एट सम पॉइंट of x or y you have to find the gradient. So that again means that first you have to differentiate, then you will put the value of whatever is given, and you will find out okay what is the gradient of the point over there. Okay, I think I am clear with this thing. Now in differentiation, what we are going to do, the type of differentiation we are going to do, so we are going to have four different type of differentiation, okay, which is in O level. There are four different type of differentiation. Number one is algebraic, okay. Number two is trigonometric. Number three will be exponential one, exponential, and number four will be log differential, right? So these are the four types of differentiation which we are going to do in our O-level differentiation. Now first of all, I am starting with algebraic differentiation. Okay, Now, when I'm going to start with algebraic differentiation, there are different type of questions in algebraic differentiation. So first of all, I'm starting with an algebraic differentiation without whole power. Okay, means all the terms will be acting separately, where there will be no whole power on all the terms. So I'm going to first of all work on that thing. Now see, for instance, I have got 4x cube plus 7x square minus 5x plus 6. For instance, this is the question given to me and they are telling me to differentiate it. Okay, y equals to 4x cube plus 7x square minus 5x plus 6. This is the differentiation which I have to do, and this is completely algebraic differentiation, no other type of differentiation. So they are telling us that differentiate with respect to x. Different variables can be used over here. Okay, depending on the questions, I'm using the one which is given in this question. All the terms on the right side are in terms of x, so that's why I'm using it, differentiating with respect to x. Okay, so first of all, I have told you that dy over dx means differentiation, so I'm writing dy over dx over here. Now how you are going to differentiate it? First, I'm giving you that one, write it. So it would be benefit for you when you are going to solve further questions. So there are some steps of differentiation which we are going to follow. Now what are those steps? I'm going to tell you one by one. Number one, in all the term, the power of the variable, which is x in this question, will be multiplied by coefficient of the term, and then power will be reduced by 1. Okay, I'm repeating myself again. Power of variable will be multiplied by coefficient and power will be reduced by 1. This is the concept we are going to use, and right now I'm not having any whole power. You can see in this question there is no whole power, so I'm just going to use this thing. Again, I'm telling you what will be the step. Power of variable will be multiplied by coefficient and then power will be reduced by 1. This is the thing which we are going to do in all the terms over here. Okay, so and you can see in every term there is only one x. Okay, so over here what is the power of x? That is 3. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. 4, that is coefficient, multiplied by 3, that is power of x, and then power will be reduced by 1. In the same way, 7 into 2 x 2 minus 1 minus 5 multiplied by 1 x 1 minus 1 plus over here 6 haven't got any power, any x variable, so can I say that in this one x has a power of 0? Okay, because power of anything with 0 is always 1, so this will become 1. 6 into 1 will be 6. So I'm going to take this one, and 6 multiplied by 0 means I have to do, I don't have to do anything else over here. Okay, now simplifying it further, so 4 3s are 12, x square plus 14 x minus 5 and the 5, x to the power 0, and x to the power 0 means 1, you will plus 6 into 0 will be 0. So when I will simplify it further, it will become 12x square plus 14x minus 5. Okay, this will be your algebraic differentiation. Okay, so beta, always remember that whenever they are going to give you one thing, that if you have got a constant over here, like it was a 6 or 7 or any negative number, a constant without a variable. Okay, so whenever you are going to differentiate a constant, the result will always be 0. Any number, any pi value, when you are going to differentiate that thing and no variable is written with them, then you are going to differentiate it and result will always be 0. Okay, now next thing which we are going to do over here is I'm going to solve it with, now I'm going to tell you algebraic differentiation with whole power. Okay beta, so now we are going to start with algebraic differentiation, and that is algebraic differentiation with whole power. Okay, now we are going to start with this thing. Okay, so it's simple like the previous one, only we will be having a whole power over there, so we have to work on that whole power thing. How we are going to have that whole power thing sorted out? For instance, if I am having y equals to x squared plus 7x minus 5 whole power 7. Okay, and they are telling us to differentiate this one. Okay, let me just put one more number over here. I'm just putting 2 over here also, and they are telling us to differentiate this thing. So how we are going to do the differentiation in this one? It's quite simple. Okay, first I'm giving you steps of solution. You can first write it for your future information. Okay, step number 1 will be that the whole power of the quotient will be multiplied by the coefficient of bracket. Okay, the whole power of bracket will be multiplied by the coefficient of bracket. That will be your first step, and power of bracket will be reduced by 1 without having any change inside the bracket. Okay, I'm repeating myself. What will you do? The whole power of the bracket will be multiplied by the coefficient of the bracket, and then power will be reduced by 1. Power of whole bracket. You will not do anything inside the bracket. Whatever is written inside the bracket, that will be written as it is. Step number 2. After that, you will differentiate your whatever is written inside the bracket. You will differentiate that thing. Okay, after differentiating whatever is written inside the bracket, you will multiply your first step answer with your second step answer, and that will be your whole differentiation of whole power. Okay, so I'm going to solve it over here. See, y equals to, I'm differentiating it with respect to y, so I'm writing dy over dx. Okay, dy over dx equals to, now the 7 will be multiplied by 2, so 7 into 2 will be 14. Whatever is written inside, I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to write it as it is in front of you, and power will be reduced by 1. 7 minus 1. Okay, that's my first step. I've differentiated my whole power by multiplying power with the coefficient. Whatever was written inside, it is written as it is, and whole power is reduced by 1. Okay, after that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to differentiate whatever is written inside the bracket in the same step. I don't have to change my step, I don't have to change my line. I will just differentiate it over here. X square differential, you can easily tell me this will be multiplied over here, so 2 ones are 2, x will be reduced by 1, plus 1 over here, 1 into 7 will be 7, x to the power 0, and I've told you any constant differentiation will always be 0, and when you are differentiating your whatever is inside the bracket, you don't have to consider this power or this power. This will be done without power. Okay, this step will be done without power. After that, I am simplifying it. So this will become 14x square plus 7x minus 5 whole power 6, 2x plus 7. Right? And now all of them are in product form, in multiply form. So this will be your answer. Okay, what I have done, this is my whole power question. So first of all, I have taken whole power, I have multiplied it by this thing, whatever was the coefficient. If there will be no coefficient, then you will just multiply it by 1. If there is no coefficient, 1 is there, so 7 multiplied by 1 will be over here. Over here I have written 2, so 7 into 2 will be 14, power is reduced by 1, and whatever is written inside the bracket, I have multiplied it over here. I have differentiated over here, and this is the simplified form. In this way you are going to differentiate your algebraic differentiation with whole power. The previous one was without whole power. You will directly start with the differentiation of term. In this one, first of all, you will differentiate the power of the term, whole power of the bracket, and then you will differentiate the terms individually. Okay, so this is the equation of dy over dx. Right? Now if they would be asking at some point, okay, find the gradient at x equals to 1 or x equals to 2 or x equals to 3, whatever. So what will you do? You will put those values over here. Whatever value, they will tell you that at this point we want the value of x or value of y. So what you will be doing, you will just take these ones, okay, put the x values over here, and you will have the differentiated value or gradient value. Okay, right now it is gradient equation, but if I will put the value of x, this will become gradient value, right?